Can you explain for us the three different kinds of families?
There are three kinds, brick wall, jellyfish, and backbone. The brick wall is a very highly structured family. It's my way of the highway. It teaches kids what to think, not how to think. And when a kid makes a mistake, they're the problem, not we have a problem to fix, but you're the problem. They often will hide and be shamed of the mistakes that they make. Jellyfish family is just like the jellyfish. There's no structure, anything goes, there's no rituals and traditions that are for healthy families and the like. And there are two kinds, jellyfish A and jellyfish B. Jellyfish A, anything goes. Jellyfish B is the neglectful parent. And I'm not just talking people that may be living in poverty, because many people living in poverty can have a backbone structure. And we often think of that, and it's a stereotype. But you can be a family that's a high-powered couple who go off to your own power breakfast, but there's no ritual and tradition for your child to have a breakfast kind of thing. And we're too busy with our own lives, or we're locked in our own issues. But a backbone family, if you look at a backbone, gives you flexibility you don't get from a rigid brick wall. And we need flexibility raising kids. But it also gives us an environment that's conducive to creative, constructive, and responsible activity you don't get from a jellyfish. And we need both flexibility and an environment that invites creative, constructive, and responsible activity from our kids. So a child makes a mistake, breaks a glass, the brick wall. You klutzy kid, I swear you're going to use plastic the next 30 years of your life. Get out of the kitchen, which says, when you have a problem, you are the problem. Those are kids who will hide. And if you ever see this, it's brick wall. And what I suggest you do is this. It does two things. One, it gets your finger out of their face, and two, it keeps you quiet long enough to think of something a bit more constructive to say. And I also suggest you check out which parent taught you to do it, because they're probably still doing it. I told you not to marry him, kind of thing. You learn it. We grow up in families, and we learn it. Jellyfish family, oh, sweetheart, honey, don't worry about that. I'll get it. I didn't mean to give you such a slippery glass. Come have some chocolate milk when... Well, I picked this up, which says to a kid, when you have a problem, somebody else's fault. And then I get your kid in school. And he says, wasn't my fault. Worksheet wasn't dark enough. Teacher didn't give me enough time. The kid behind me was bugging me. Or the classic, you don't understand, teacher. He hit me back first, which says it's somebody else's problem. Backbone parents, look at that little one, says, you have a problem, go get me a bag. 3-year-olds can't pick up glass, but they can hold a bag. You put the glass in, they help mop the floor up, and then you say, which of these 2 plastic glasses would you like to use? Which says to a kid, when I have a problem, when I need a good plan. Not a good excuse, don't blame somebody else, but a good plan. And that flows through in all areas of their lives. And maybe you came from a brick wall family, or you were raised in a jellyfish family. All I ask you to do is examine those parenting tools we have up here, because we all do. And what tools do you want to keep? And if there are tools you'd like to get rid of, you can't just get rid of them. You've got to make sure you have healthy tools in their place. And that's why it's a very healthy thing for parents to read books, attend parenting workshops, get help if you need it, and say, we're so brick wall, or we're so jellyfish here, and we do need some help. I'm very hopeful, because I know in our own family we can change. We all come with our own agendas, we all come with our own histories, but we can work at making sure we have a backbone family for our kids to thrive in. And it's never too late. People say to me, yeah, but you know what? The kid's 15. Is it too? It's never too late. You're both kicking and breathing still. And you say, kid, you know what? We got a lot of catching up here to do, because you're going to be leaving home soon. And it's important that you make all your own decisions and be responsible for your own behavior by the time you're 18. So we got some catch up here, and we got to work on this together. What responsibilities and decisions do you think you can assume now? What responsibilities and decisions am I going to keep? Because there's some, you're not staying out till midnight, thank you very much. Because as a wise and caring parent, I'm not going to let you do that. It's not healthy for you. But there's other areas that you can make decisions. So we're going to play a little catch up here. And we've got to remember that when we're tired, worn out, and frustrated, our mother's words are going to roll off our tongue. Our father's hand may go to hit and say, I wasn't going to do that. But it's not too late. And you pull back and say, I blew that one, let me try that again. Walk around the block and say, I'm coming back in here, we'll try that again.